So Aries, your week beginning the 29th of September suggests relationship matters are very much to the fore, but relationships don't have to just be of the intimate kind. It could be with the boss, it could be with the kids, it could be with your parents, it could even be with your pets. But one of the things that characterizes your sign is action, and your ruler Mars is in a very intense part of your scope as you go into this week. An area that really gives you much more need to make things happen. Now, you do have perhaps a little bit more of an impulsive side. The Sun and Mercury in your opposite sign are asking you to be perhaps a little more detached, slow things down, weigh things up. But is there going to be something that you really find quite compelling, or is it someone that you find quite compelling? So if you do feel attracted or drawn to a situation, whether it's a business partnership, a new idea, or it is someone in a romantic context, that energy between Mars and the Sun is very evocative and can give you a lot of desire. But right at the top of your chart, with the moon in the most visible part of your scope, there's another more contrasting energy, which could be one of maybe being or wanting to be a bit more cautious, or being much more aware of how other people may perceive what you're trying to do. So you've got to kind of juggle the two. I think certainly when it comes to relationships professionally, if you do work in an environment such as a big corporation, and it is perhaps quite set, and you don't feel there's much feedback, there's not much give and take, it's not very inclusive, that could be something that makes you think very much about, do you want to be in this organization? And with Uranus still, despite its retrograde, in a dazzling part of your scope for your ideas, and Pluto in the part of your situation to do with your long-term future, stepping outside what you know, being more daring in your approach, particularly as the ideas for that, what I feel were percolating quite strongly last week. Don't switch that off. That's still part of the equation. But I think what's important to you at the moment is connection, and that's intriguing because, of course, you are someone who can take decisions in a very singular way and have the confidence and courage to do that. But at the moment, I feel those connections are really calling out to you, but the connections that are really valuable. And if you're in a situation where you just feel inhibited, someone's not really wanting to engage with you, that could make you think very carefully about what your future plan is within that situation. As the week draws to a close, with Jupiter in a very strong alliance to Venus, Venus is in the part of your chart that could be to do with jobs. Jupiter's in the part of your situation again about how does it feel. But there may be a conversation that you have perhaps with a family member that could give you a different perspective on any kind of scenario that you're finding yourself as the week draws to a close. I need to tell you about my unique offer for year 2026. Your forecast for the year, your transits, rest of this year free, your life roadmap report, your character analysis, very, very important. But also in my special package, there's 30% off, but you'll get your free general love, Vedic and Chinese written zodiac forecast booklets. They're all free. The overall package is 30% off. You get the forecast, but also you get to understand what's been at the heart of your journey in this life so far. Please see the link below for more.